Hey guys, in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to change your default font in the Divi theme, and then I'll also show you how you can upload your own custom fonts. Let's jump into it. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, then thank you for joining us, and down here by my face, go ahead and punch my face. There should be a little subscribe button that pops up. Go ahead and click that bell icon after you subscribe. Then you'll be notified of any future tutorials that I do down the road. But let's get into it. We're going to be looking at how to change your default font in the Divi theme, and then I'll also show you how you can upload your own custom font. So we are in the demo site for the Easy Blog in a Box. And what we're going to do to change our font, we're going to come down here to Theme Customizer. And let's go ahead and open up a new tab for that. Okay, inside the Theme Customizer, when it pops up, if it ever pops up, someday it'll pop up. There we go. Now, in the Theme Customizer, over here on this left-hand side, you're going to have all of your different settings that you want to go through. Today, we're going to look for the typography. So if you go under General Settings, then right here, you got Typography. And inside the typography, this is where you can control your default fonts. So right now, we have everything set to default. I think default is Open Sans, but I could be wrong. So you can set it to whatever you like. If you like Times New Roman, you can come over here, click, scroll down to the bottom, and let's see. Does not look like Times New Roman is in there. I think that might be a Windows one. But you should have all of the Google fonts. Scratch that. You have all the Google fonts, but inside the dashboard, under Divi Theme Options, with the recent changes and the GDPR that just came through, Divi just uploaded a new version, a new little checkbox here where you can use Google Fonts. So if this is disabled by any means, go ahead and you can enable it. I'm not a lawyer, but I've heard that it's not GDPR compliant. So that's something that you might want to look into. And then I think down here at the bottom, there should be Google Font subsets. Let's go ahead and activate that for right now. Come up here, change it. Okay, and then let's refresh this page again. Okay, so we go under General Settings, Typography, and then down here you got your default theme font. So you can make it be whatever you want. I think this is in H1 tag. You know what? I'm not sure if I have that as the default. Okay, let's come down here. Okay, this is the body text. These probably are going to be an H tag, which would be the header font. But you're going to want to change the body font so we can get this changed. And you can literally pick any of these fonts over here. There's a ton in the Google fonts. You can just go through and find something that you like. And let's say Arsenal. It instantly changes all your text throughout wherever you have the default theme font. And if you want, you can come down here. A very common one, maybe PT Sans or Open Sans. Oh, where'd it go? There's Open Sans. These are pretty common fonts. See what Snippet looks like. So it makes it a lot thinner of a font. what we like to do is we like to find some sort of a semi-bold looking thing. And that's why I think I have everything set to Open Sans as the default font. So everything should look pretty close to this. So if we go make that default, we can go ahead and get out of there so I don't mess it up on any of the future stuff. So that's how you change. That is how you change the default font, is through the theme customizer. So now I'm going to show you how to upload your own font. So if you go into Enable Visual Builder, okay, then in here we got the Visual Builder, and you can see the little gear icon over the text. This is where you're going to want to change the text. So if you click on that gear icon, your little window over here pops up. Under Design, you have either text, which text is going to be the body text, and heading text is going to be obviously the H tags. But you have the different sizes here. So you have H1, H2, H3, H4. So it looks like I did not have the default font, so it's a good thing I didn't try to do that. So we have the heading tag of the H1 and the H2 are set to Montserrat. So these right here are Montserrat. If you want, you can change those to whatever you want. Let's say Georgia is a very common one. So you can change that and make it have a whole different look. So let's say, you know what, I don't like any of the fonts in there, so I want to upload my own. So you go to Upload, and let me get a font open. Okay, we'll choose font. Okay, I got one over here. It's called Journal. And let's see. We'll go to my desktop. We'll add Journal in there. We'll call it Journal. And then we click Upload. So boom, right there. It looks completely different. And I uploaded it for the H2 tag. That's the little tab I'm on here. The H1 tag is still Montserrat. So let's see let's look at the content. So this is an H2. This is an H1. So I have those flip-flops. So if you wanted to change the H1, you could change that. Now you can see you have a nice little recent tab here. So this will give you all the most recent stuff. So let's say you want the H1 to be Georgia. You can have it changed like that. Or you want it to be the journal like we did. So it's right there. So, and you know what? Let's say you don't like it. So let's go back, and let's go back to Montserrat for both of those. And we can keep it like that. So we're back to square one. But right here is where you're going to control all of your H tags for the heading text, and then the body text down here. It's the same thing as we did on the theme customizer, but this one we do have it set to default. That's why it was changing so easy for us. But let's say one of your pages you want it to look different, then you can just change it to whatever you wish. But I recommend, to keep consistency, always just leave it to the default. And let's see. Okay, the text, this is, let me try. Oh, there's Times New Roman. Now, why is that not changing? Links. I bet you if we save the page and get out, it would change. But I don't want to mess up the demo site too much. So let's try it real quick. And let's get this. We'll save that and move my face. Click the save button. Let's click refresh. See if that changes. Does not look like it changed. Oh, I know why it didn't change, because we were still open up here. All right, let's go back to this side here. Okay, the reason why that didn't change is because I was trying to change this, which that only applied to this one up here. See, this is why the default, if you can get default, it's just more consistent across the board. So if we come down here and we click on one of these little blurbs and we come in and we change, we're under text. Looks like the blurb, you have to use the body text. We're under default. So you want Times New Roman. This first one is going to change for us. Boom, right there. So you got Times New Roman. So that's how you control the fonts. If you want to keep it default to keep consistency across the board, that's always wise. But that's how you upload and change your default fonts in the Divi theme. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And any comments or questions, write down in the comment section. I'll get to those as soon as I can. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.